Holy cow, look at those realistic water effects. Man, I am already into it. Hi, everyone. Hello out there in Twitch land. Welcome to Even Footing Games presents Bathfinder. Yar. I am Jason, your sitter. I've got a whole bunch of cool folks with me today. Oh, we've got music in the background. All right, obviously this is we're doing this live, and this is our maiden voyage, pun fully intended. So let's see how that goes. Today we've got some very cool people joining us to play in this inaugural season of our Twitch stream. Let's go from bottom to top. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you're coming from, a little bit about yourself. Let's go with Alana up top.
Hi, I'm Alana, and I'm going to be playing Carrot, the carrot.
Carrot is a carrot?
Yes, Carrot is a carrot, and one could say they're a baby carrot.
Could one, though? Could one really?
Probably not, because they're pretty big.
Right below is Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jason. Good to be back.
Nice to have you.
And I will be playing Delphini, the boring human kid.
We can actually see those air quotes now. So
yeah, we can actually see those.
We've added a whole new layer to the medium. This is fantastic. Right underneath my friend Jack is Lisa coming on back. You may recognize and remember Lisa from our Avatar season. How are you today, Lisa?
I'm doing well, thank you. So I'm going to be playing Everett the Axolotl.
Everett the Axolotl. Those are those cute little salamander things with the fringes on the sides of their heads?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Are they the ones that they'll grow limbs back?
Okay, so I don't know. They're actually kind of scary to me.
Okay.
Because axolotls kind of have they're flesh toned and their skin is sometimes translucent, but they have really cute faces. They always look like they're smiling.
Okay. But you can see right through them.
I feel like, I don't know. They kind of creep me out. I can't look at too many Google pictures of them.
Okay, good to know. So, horrifyingly cute. All right. Like some of my nieces and nephews. Okay. And finally, down last but not least, we've got Kay. Hi, Kay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. So I'm gonna play Sally the Lizard Kid.
Sally the Lizard Kid. All righty. Those of you who are joining us, not sure what we're doing here, Even Footing Games is a game company, and we put out a product called Babies and Broadswords. This is a tabletop role-playing game where all of the characters play toddlers in a semi-magical, perhaps haunted, definitely poop-filled pun world. I'm your sitter, Jason. We're going to be running through the game that we're currently working on called Bathfinder, which is another module for Babies and Broadswords that takes place in the underground, which is what we call the sewers in our game. This is a pirate-themed game where everyone is in the sewer. So you can imagine the quality of the water will hopefully be right up there with the quality of the role-playing today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's get into it, shall we?
Pre-offended.
Oh, don't be pre-offended. There'll be plenty of time to be actually offended later.
No.
On the banks of the big stinky river, running beneath Lady Chastity's home for unwanted children and other heirs in judgment, sits the small port town of Bloody Gums Bay. It's a town that has made itself on scavenging detritus from the upper world, fixing it up, and selling it off to the highest bidder. Most of the funds come from selling tin cans to the folks who live in the city to power their goats. The city is goat powered, and everybody knows goats eat tin cans. That is common knowledge amongst the babies who live at Bloody Gums Bay. Life is pretty idyllic. The four of you have somehow made your way out of the upper world and have settled down here by the shores of the Big Stinky River in Bloody Gums. And you've had a peaceful life down here for as much of your life as you've lived in your 4 or 5 years on the shores of the sewer collecting tin cans. But for these tin cans, the city is always happy to give yellow confectionery cream-filled cakes wrapped in plastic wrap that only come from the city. And that's what they're called. If there is another name for them, I am not allowed to say it on the air. But because they only come from the city, Bloody Gums Bay is one of the only places that has this collection of yellow sponge cream-filled confectionery cakes wrapped in plastic. And as a result, you find yourselves often visited by folks who may be interested in getting their hands on your yellow, spongy, cream-filled confections wrapped in plastic. It's a constant fear. Which is why no one is too surprised when the alarm bell goes off. The alarm bell in this case is merely whoever happens to be looking out the window at the time and yells out, "Bong! Bong! Bong! Alarm! Alarm! Bong!" And there is a loud explosion that ripples through the town. And a voice seems to say from up above, "Hand 'em over. We're here for your confections, cream-filled and otherwise. Yar!" And when you look out to where the voice is coming from, a large bathtub is floating down the Stinky Brown River. It has a mast that might have once been a telephone pole and sails that are old Star Wars bed sheets that have seen better days. And there is a large tabby cat standing on very top of the crow's nest with a bullhorn. And she just keeps saying, "Hand over your confections. You're about to be plundered by the dread pirate Tabby. Yar!" And more explosions as her crew just throws things overboard and they splash into the water.
So violent.
The town is being ransacked by pirates. You have found that your idyllic lives here have been upended all of the sudden. And the pirates are starting to pour off their ship and into the town looking for not Twinkies. Alana, where is Carrot right now? How does she spend her days?
She's just kind of probably playing at the docks.
The docks that are about to be boarded by pirates?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Delphine, where are you at right now?
Delphini would be along the shorelines, trying to collect the extra tin cans for some extra. I don't know. I see someone in chat said Dwinkies.
Dwinkies is good. We can go with Dwinkies. I like Dwinkies.
Want some extra Dwinkies?
How's Everett spend their time? What are they engaged in when the pirate attack comes?
So I was just taking a nap, so I don't know what all this ruckus is. Can somebody explain it to me?
Pirates! Yar! We're stealing your stuff.
Okay.
And
Okay.
How about Sally?
I was building a sandcastle until
Guess
they
what happened?
pulled up.
Dude, somebody
I did,
just
right?
jumped off that boat and they kicked your sandcastle right over. And then they laughed.
Hey.
This means war.
The alarm kid is yelling, "Pirates! Pirates! Alarm! Alarm! Bong! Bong! Everybody! Protect the Dwinkies!" And the pirates start to pour off of their boats onto the shore. They're knocking over sandcastles. They're burying kids up to their heads in the dirt. They're taking all of the tin cans they can find. That's your livelihood. What do we want to do about these pirates?
Well, if someone's going after my tin cans, they're gonna have to do a tug of war with me for my tin cans.
Can we cut them with the tin cans? Like the sharp edges?
Oh, we're throwing
Yeah,
we're getting
weapons, right?
tetanus into things already. All right.
Just wondering.
A large one of the cat stays on the boat while a bunch of big kids jump off onto the shore. They're ransacking the shore. They've all got wooden sticks, and they're all holding coat hangers in the other hand. And they just keep saying "yar" and "scurvy" and "sea dogs" and "yar" again. And they're all kind of looking back at the boat, at the cat, to kind of see what they're supposed to do next. And she just yells out, "Get the Twinkies, dum-dums!"
They're called Dwinkies.
Get the Dwinkies, dum-dums! The pirates rush up in a wave. I need everyone to decide whether you want to fight the pirates off or if you want to hide from the pirates or whatever other options you might do. But think of this as not so much an enemy that can be defeated right now as an impenetrable wave of preteen toxicity that is swirling up from a poo-scented river, because that's pretty much exactly what's happening right now. These are 8-year-old kids on a Jones for sugar high.
We're not poo scented, yeah?
I mean,
don't know.
Is everybody?
slightly.
Have you gone on the water?
I
No.
have. I tried not to.
Probably
I'm
for
a
the
little paranoid
best.
about the water.
To call it water might be a.
I mean,
bit
I
of a
feel like,
misnomer.
do we just let them since they smell like poo?
Well, I'm
Well, oh god.
maybe.
Well, I'm gonna be protecting me and my cans.
All right.
Okay. Well, they're not after. They're after cans as well, yeah.
They're after anything they can get
Oh,
at this point.
okay.
Yeah. They're
they
bent on
after-
pillage.
So I'm gonna try to get away and go to a place, since I have, knowledge that they don't have of this place, because I've lived here for however many months or whatever.
I'm going to need you to make me a crafty roll then, unless you've got a particular place in mind, Delphini, where you think they won't know to find you.
Well, I mean, I would assume there's probably like capsized like little boats and stuff like that, or remnants of boats on the shoreline. Does that sound right?
Not really boats so much as
Well, boats, as in
yeah.
like bathtubs and stuff.
large bathtubs, maybe half a refrigerator. I'm sure there was a poorly constructed cardboard and duct tape attempt at one point.
Whatever. I'm actually, you know what? Let's Indiana Jones this. I'm going to go hide in a refrigerator.
Things always end well when a child goes into an abandoned refrigerator. All right. Delphine, I want you to make me a crafty roll to see if you can find a fridge.
1 plus 5. That's a 6.
That is a 6. You scurry across the sands with your baggy cans dragging behind you. And sure enough, you find a fridge that is standing partially open. You hop in and close it behind you. And there's a sound of an old refrigerator door sealing itself off. There is a hammering from. I saw him go into here, but I can't get the door open. Well, we'll have to come back later when he's sleeping, I guess. And you hear step. Meanwhile, Carrot, you're on the dock.
Yep. I've decided I'm gonna make my way because they're going after the Twinkies already.
Yeah.
Why not go for the Twinkies myself?
Oh.
Maybe get a couple to prevent them from getting them.
Oh, to prevent them from getting them. So you're making a beeline towards the Twinkies? All right.
Yes.
Are you trying to be sneaky about going to the Twinkies? You don't want them to know where they are? Or are you just making a mad dash for it?
I was going to try and be a little bit more sneaky on the sneaky side.
Okay. How does a carrot sneak, out of curiosity?
Well, they've got like really soft, rooty feet. So
right. Okay.
they can definitely have like the softer footsteps, maybe.
Okay. Keep going with this. No. All right. So they've got soft, rooty feet.
Yes.
Which lets them walk quietly. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is I'm understanding this correctly. This is an anthropomorphic carrot.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you give me a cool roll then to see how
cool roll.
Well you can sneak your way there without getting noticed.
I rolled a 5.
And plus, what is your add your
plus
cool
2.
So a 7?
So 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe where they're from, giant carrots are the norm because nobody really seems to pay too much attention to you just sidling your way towards the Twinkies. Where are the Twinkies held there, Carrot?
I probably like the version of the City Hall or something.
City Hall?
Along the.
All right. Unfortunately, the pirates have figured out the same thing. So while you are nonchalantly heading towards City Hall for the Twinkies, nobody's noticing you. You can't help but notice yourself, though, that you're all headed towards the same place, you and about 3 other pirates. And at the speed you're going, they're probably going to beat you there because they're not worried about being sneaky.
All right.
They're just running. Are
there any like eye patches lying around or anything? Or
are there any eye patches on them? I mean, they're all wearing eye patches. That's part of the uniform. Some of them have more than they need. There's probably 2 or 3 eye patches. Some of them have many eyes and could use a couple more eye patches. But yes, everyone's got eye patches.
Would I be able to like sneakily steal one?
You want to sneakily steal one right off of somebody's head while they're running?
Yes.
You better make a dang good roll there.
I mean,
Are you
they
just
say
gonna-
carrots are good for eyesight. I
right?
mean,
Yeah. Right. Are you going? All right. So how are you doing this? Because they haven't noticed you, but they are moving pretty quickly towards the carrot, towards the carrots, towards the Dwinkies. They know what they want.
Well, probably continue sneaking.
Okay.
Or I'm trying to think of like, but they're going way faster than I am right now, right?
Yeah, you're kind of moseying at a nonchalant carrot speed, and they are running at sugared up 8-year-old speed, which is surprisingly fast,
Right.
faster than you would think. Yeah.
I would probably, because they keep shouting scurvy, and I have
Mhm.
the perfect thing to prevent scurvy. I would offer one of them one of my what are they called? Lozenges for scurvy.
I thought you were going to start.
That's a trade.
I thought you were going to start peeling yourself. Carrots are good for scurvy.
Same.
It's like, oh
See,
my god!
I have this infinite tin of lozenges.
well,
that
I
just
think we
hangs off
learned the
my
result. I think we learned the result of a bad roll there.
toe.
You have an infinite tin of lozenges?
Yes. I think. I don't know. Maybe they're not infinite, but I have a tin of lozenges that are
For those of
specifically
you out there
vitamin C.
for those of you out there who are listening on, as I said before, the book is in progress right now. So I'm making notes of things that might change, and the infinite tin of lozenges is one of them. Okay, so what does your infinite tin of lozenges do?
So the tin of lozenges can be used to cure one misfortune, but
Oh, okay. Scurvy is pretty misfortunate. Okay.
yeah, and they keep
Yeah.
shouting scurvy, so perhaps they need it. So maybe I can come up with a trade.
Okay, all right. So how are you going to address this trade then?
I'm gonna go up to one of the teenagers, and just gonna be like, "Hey, you have, I hear you're shouting scurvy. Do you have scurvy?"
He stops for a moment. Do you live here?
Yes.
Then prepare to be pillaged. Yar! Pillage!
I
Avast!
hand him a lozenge.
Scurvy! You get the impression
They just wanted one mind.
well, they're just yelling piratey words. They don't know exactly what they mean.
Okay, so I'm just gonna beeline on to the city hall then.
Okay, so they're gonna follow behind you. Then I think the carrot knows where it's going. All right. Plunder! Starboard bow! Yar! Sally, they've kicked over your sandcastle.
That's not very nice.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know. Don't you have some Dwinkies to go find? And then I wanna try to look at their boat.
Okay. You ever seen a boat before?
Not very many times.
All right. Oh, yeah. Twinkies. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Give me a brainy roll. What are you looking at for their boat? What are you trying to figure out?
How is it hooked up, and can I make it go down the sewer without them?
Sure.
Brainy. Okay, that's a 4.
Altogether is a 4?
Yeah.
That boat is floating. It's a floating on the water. Blub, blub, blub. Look at it float. You don't know nothing about no boats. You can't figure out how it's staying there. It's just not moving. So they must be doing some kind of boat magic.
My goodness. I knew I shouldn't have skipped that bath.
Well, you need to find it.
So I'm probably stuck pondering this boat for a second.
Just stare.
It's just stumped me. I'm just like, why is it not moving?
It's a sailboat. Yep. All right. Staring at the boat, staring at your sandcastle, staring at the kids getting your Twinkies. Is Everett any better at protecting the town?
So I think that. So you said there are 3 kids, yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 of them that are just kind of
Okay.
running roughshod.
So like clearly, they are faster than Carrot. So I'm gonna attack them
Ooh,
when they come out with their armfuls of Twinkies.
okay.
So they're less able to protect themselves.
Okay. So you're waiting in you're waiting for them to come out of the
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure that they don't get back to their boat.
Okay. All right. So Everett, are you just kind of standing there in the doorway, or are you gonna?
I feel like I should booby trap the doorway.
Okay,
when they
we're
come back
booby
out.
trapping. All right.
Yeah, like maybe put like one of those ropes across the doorway, so when they come out with their armfuls of Twinkies, they just trip over and
You make
feel
make it a trip line?
embarrassed. Yes.
Okay. Why don't you give me a nimble roll to see if you know how to tie a knot in a rope?
I rolled a 3.
Can you add that to
And
your nimble score?
I have nothing there. So
Okay,
just
what's your
2.
adventurousness score?
Total 3.
Okay, so you got a 6 altogether? Okay.
Is that how it works? I have a big 3. Okay.
Yep. Just add your big 3 to whatever you're rolling the dice. That's pretty much it. Yep.
Okay.
So you roll a 6. Everett, you find a rope and you pull it across the door frame to make a tripwire. And when it comes to tie off the other end, you're just kind of looking at the rope and looking at a table leg, and you just sort of wrap it around the table leg a couple times and back off. Hoping that's good enough. Haven't mastered your shoelaces yet. Still working on anything bigger than that. After about a second, there's a yell from inside City Hall. We found the Twinkies! Yar! We're good at this pirate game. Who do we pay for the Twinkies? Do we have to pay somebody? And you hear another voice going, "Oh no, we just take them. That's what pirates do. We're pirates now. We just take what we want." Oh, that seems like stealing. Isn't that stealing? Yeah, but we're pirates, and that's the game. We're playing pirates now. Oh, so we're gonna give them back later when we're done playing the game? Yeah. Yay! And they all come running out. The first one hits your tripwire, Everett.
Yes.
And you are thrilled to see him just go thwomp, and fall right on his face. And all the Twinkies go in slow motion flying through the air. And I'm sure Carrot snags a couple off of the ground when no one's looking. He knocks the rope out because it wasn't tied very well, and it kind of gets wrapped in his legs. And the other 2 just run right out and take a moment to point and laugh at him. He fell over. They are distracted by their fallen comrade. They've all got arms full of Twinkies. Carrot, you're in the area. Everett, you're in the area. Delphine, you're still locked in. Why don't you give me a muscly roll to see if you can get yourself out of the fridge?
Okay, muscly.
Yeah.
Another 1 plus 3 is a 4.
Ooh. It's getting a little dark in here, a little stuffy.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna take 2 points of grump damage on that one, because you didn't think you were afraid of the dark, but it turns out when the dark is inside of a fridge.
Help!
Sally, you're still on the beach as well, staring at the sandcastle and the boat. Give me a nosy roll.
Help!
Nosy. That's a 6.
You hear ever so softly coming from down down the end of the beach where all the crap that nobody can fix kind of ends up. Yeah.
What's that noise? Why is there anyone down here? So I want to go investigate this noise.
You see a fridge that is shaking back and forth, and the gets louder and louder.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
Kid in the fridge.
I
It's
gotta
a
try to
haunted
open
fridge.
it. So I'm gonna try to open the fridge.
All right, both of you give me muscly rolls. I hope it's not a haunted fridge.
6 plus 3 is a 9.
No.
There we go.
Hey, I got 11.
All right, good. We don't have to have a very special Punky Brewster episode. We got the kid out of the fridge. Okay. The door pops open, and Delphine just kind of.
What are you doing in there?
I was hiding my tin cans in there.
Oh, you scared of the big kids?
No, I didn't want them taking my tin cans.
I don't know. You look kind of scared to me.
I'm not scared.
Look at them. The carrot's not in the fridge.
Well, okay. So?
Well, I don't know. Maybe next time we don't hide from them and we can face them like we're the big kids.
Sorry, they're described to me as an overwhelming horde coming out of the boat.
Three of them.
I think that's an exaggeration.
Oh, I take things quite literally.
Oh, so did the kids.
Literally.
They took all our Twinkies. Literally.
What? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we gotta get them.
Okay, let's go. Let's let's see.
I'm glad you're not stuck in the fridge.
Me too. I feel like I have a similar idea with the boat about doing something about the boat.
Okay.
Can I give a brainy roll on
You
that
can.
one? Similar.
You can.
2 plus 5 is 7, but I would like to use my perk.
Already using your perks? All right.
Know it all. So that's an additional plus 2.
Yes, sir.
So I got a 9.
All right. Delphine, you're standing on the shore and you're looking at the boat too. And sure enough, there is a chain that goes over the edge of the boat and down into the water. And it seems like there's something heavy at the end of that chain that's keeping the boat from floating too far away from it.
The chain.
It's an anchor is what they call those.
The chain. If we do the chain, the boat will go. Maybe they'll chase the boat.
Do you need help?
Goes over. I can look what I can do, and he tries to pull it up.
He's gonna need some help.
Oh, I know.
It's a big, heavy chain. It's gonna take both of you to do it. I'm gonna need a couple beefy rolls if you want to try to get the anchor out of the water.
That's a natural 1 plus a 3.
I got a 10. 5 plus
Wow.
5. Here, I'll help you.
The chain starts to go, and there's a voice from up above, way up at the top of the mast, where the tabby cat has been watching you this whole time. And she jumps off of the boat, or off the mast, and lands on the boat. And pulls out her stick. And she says, "Draw your swords." Back at the beach.
Pencil.
I don't have a sword.
Back in town. The two kids are still laughing at the one on the ground, but he's starting to get up. Everett, What are you doing? You've managed to booby trap one of them. They're distracted.
I'm gonna make this kid see reason. Listen, kid, those kids aren't your friends. They left you. What are you gonna do? What are you doing with your life?
Ooh, you're existentialing him. Give me a guile roll to see if you can outsmart this kid.
Oh, so I rolled a 6, and then I
Okay.
have the 5 plus the 1 guile.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So that's a 12.
I'm not even gonna. Yeah, you. He kind of sits up and he wipes the sand off his shirt and you can see he's got smudges where he's been crying a little bit when his friends are
Oh, feeling
making fun of him.
shame.
Yeah, a little bit of shame, a little bit of embarrassment. He also fell flat on his face, which nobody ever likes doing. Because you're right. They were mean. Guys, I don't want to play pirates anymore. I think this is a dumb game. And I don't like the way that the water smells.
Also, you should just stop being friends with them in real life. They're not your real friends.
But they're the only friends I have.
Don't you think being alone is better than being with people who suck?
No.
Okay, you make your life choices then.
Okay, I guess I'll just... I don't know what to do. I feel, for the first time ever, so alone in this cold, cold world.
Oh, that was not my intent. Now I feel bad.
Can I ever truly be happy? I guess I'll go eat worms. Thank you, Aaron. And he does what all miserable kids do. He goes and eats some worms because nobody likes them. Everybody hates them. Lisa, you managed to give this kid a nasty case of the blues. He just dejectedly wanders off further down the beach. And you can hear that sad walking away music from the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Oh, what if can I give him some hope back into his life?
You can try. How are you going to give him some hope?
Oh, maybe you can help us okay, so obviously those aren't your friends. So let's make sure that they don't get what they want. So
So people
get revenge.
Friends, you should be mean to them too?
No, they're okay, so we'll see, right? Come join our team.
Okay.
We'll set their boat a sail, and if they don't like you, then they're not your real friends.
Okay, but if they like me, then they'll wait for me. But if they don't, then I'm stuck here.
That is a good question.
So
I don't have answers for you.
You guys will take me in, right? Like you'll let me join your town, even though.
So I can't make that decision on my own. We have a committee, so it goes up for a vote. We can have a vote to see if you can join us.
Okay, so this town is run by is it run by consensus? Is it 2/3 majority? Are we talking a simple 51%?
We kind of see how we vibe with you as well. So just don't act too desperate and prove yourself useful, and you'll probably get the votes.
So it's a vibe thing. Okay, I can vibe, sure. Yeah. My name's Gelf, and I'm just chilling, right? That's what we're doing. Yeah. Let's go and get my old friends so that I can maybe be voted in for some new friends.
Yeah, there's more of us, so you would already have more friends.
Well, that's true. There is. Okay. All right, come on. I'll take you to the boat. We might still be able to catch those guys before they take all your Dwinkies. And
that's a great idea. You're doing really well.
I really want to pass that committee vote. I would hate for us to not make quorum, and then I have to live by myself as a stinky hermit for the rest of my days.
Yeah, you're so young too, so there'll be a long rest of your days. So
I
yeah, good
know.
choice.
I'm like 7 now. I can't
Oh my
imagine.
God.
I would be like, oh.
Can you buy movies to PG-13 movies yet? Because we are having trouble.
My my uncle lets me watch them sometimes when I stay over with him, but I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Okay, that's cool. Can you sneak us into your uncle's house?
Sure,
Sometimes.
we'll have to go back up to the surface and find him. He kind of left me down here one day and told me to go make some new friends.
Your uncle sounds so cool, actually.
Yeah, he is pretty
Whatever.
cool.
Yeah.
He's got a van. Gelf is running. We're going over this one, Lisa. Gelf is running down the road, down the beach. Carrot, what have you been doing while all this is going on?
I'm gonna see Everett make friends with Gelf, and I'm gonna follow along with them.
I don't know if Everett made friends with Gelf so much as got Gelf in sort of a it feels more of a tell me about the rabbits again, George, kind of situation that might be brewing here.
Yeah.
Wow. That reference.
Hey, it's going to come up every game. Nothing says comedy in children's games like Of Mice and Men. All right.
But I'm thinking we're of like minds because we're both pretty precocious.
So you're all in for this exploit the sad lonely kid?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yep. Okay, good. Just making sure. So Carrot falls in behind as they follow Gelf as he runs after his former pirate friends. Delphini and Sally, you are on the deck of the boat while the dread pirate Tabby brandishes her sword and waves it in your face. She keeps saying things like, draw your sword and I demand satisfaction and
I can't play because
you'll rue the day.
I don't have a sword. I can't play.
Oh, you guys don't have swords?
No.
Can I use the end of my plastic hanger and try to hook her stick sword out of her hand?
Oh.
There you
Yeah,
go.
why don't
hook
you?
her out?
Yeah, why don't you how do you want to do this? Do you want to just reach out and snag it, or do you want to engage in a stick hook fight with her and see if you can disarm her?
Yeah, we'll do a true duel and be like,
okay,
I'll fight you.
Oh,
And
all
then
right.
put my hook sword out.
Okay, she's excited. She's we're really gonna do this? Oh, it's so sweet. All right. So she brandishes her sword and you pull out your hook. All right. So we're both going to make adventurousness rolls, and you tell me what you rolled, and I will tell you what I rolled.
Oh, that's good. I rolled a 6, and my adventurousness is 5, so that's 11.
Jeez. All right.
I'm going to keep these dice.
You go back and forth with Tabby a couple times, feeling each other out. Parry.
Get it.
Slash.
Get her. I mean, her. Not her. Wait.
And after a moment, you're right up close to each other. Your hook is crossed with her sword, and you're just glaring at it. And the swords are going back and forth, closer to her and closer to you and closer to her. And you're and you do a little flippy flip with your wrist and snag her hook and snag the sword with your hook and just fling it overboard. And she stands back and puts her hands up.
Sorry about your sword.
Oh, man, I'm not going in after that thing. She puts her hands up and goes, You got me, I guess. A pirate is true to her word.
Can you call off the big kids?
Yeah, I'll call them off. Hey! We're not plundering the town anymore. Get back on the boat. I decided that we're going to blow it up instead. And she, from behind her back, she pulls out 2 rubber band guns.
Oh, no.
And she's got them aimed at both of you. And she yells, Mr. Gibbs, fire the cannon. And this little monkey comes out of nowhere. And he's got a potato gun that he puts on the edge of the bathtub and fires it.
What?
And this dirty diaper comes flying out of it towards the town.
I was going to ask if I can blow my whistle before he fired it.
Why don't you? Yeah, blow the whistle as he's loading it. It's
I got a whistle on a lanyard.
Because he's got to do the prime it with the musket thing, and they got a pair of tongs that he's putting the diaper into. So as he fires the first volley, your whistle goes. What does your whistle do?
Nothing. It actually is just a whistle on a lanyard. I was just trying to throw him off as he fired the shot. It just says whistle on a lanyard. I didn't get a description of anything it did.
It's like my stylish bandana.
Tabby goes, ow, and covers her ears. And Mr. Gibbs goes, ah! And the 2 kids who are running towards the boat with their arms full of Twinkies go, oh no, a whistle! And throw their hands up in the air. And but they do manage to scrounge back up. Gelf is right behind, and he is yelling at them with Everett behind Gelf and Carrot behind Everett. Stop! You're not my friends! We're not going to play pirates anymore! Can I come back on the boat? And the other 2 kids are throwing the Twinkies onto the boat while Mr. Gibbs is setting another charge.
You do that again, I'm going to blow this whistle.
Gabby's covering one ear with her hand. Tabby is covering one ear with her paw, and then she's got the other one with the rubber band gun, and she's going back and forth on the 2 of you. Get off my boat, or I'll send you to the bottom of the stinky brown river.
Gelf, this is your chance to prove yourself to us. If you sacrifice yourself and throw your body against the diaper bomb, then I will try really hard to convince the rest of my friends to vote you into our group.
You're going to need to make me a guile roll on that one.
Fudge.
Be able to assist.
6, 2. 8.
Another volley comes from Mr. Gibbs. And Cal just says, no! But he's doing this in slow motion, so everyone's just kind of watching him. And the diaper misses him by a mile because he's still going. And then he just kind of puts his arms down and no.
Gelf.
Sorry.
Is that your best?
I thought it'd be more dramatic that way, but I forgot that not everything is in slow motion when I go into slow motion. But it looked cool, right?
It had the potential.
This isn't going to help me in the vote, is it?
You know, my friends saw it. Well, we'll see. I don't know the future.
That's real reassuring. Kara, what have you been doing this whole time?
I was following along. I was gonna assist if it didn't go well, but I'm definitely not sure if Gelf is passing the vibe check.
Yeah, I don't think Gelb is passing the vibe check at all. The other two have managed to scramble back on board. Delphine and Sally, she's still got the musket going back and forth, and she's told you to get off the boat. She cocks her rubber band gun.
Checks looks to my compatriot.
I want to push her.
You gonna push her?
Do you want to push her? On 3?
I can push her. Jason.
I can hear you.
Jason, important question to ask.
Yes.
Do we have cookies?
Did you guys not roll for cookies?
No. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, we never rolled for cookies?
No.
We should have rolled for cookies.
Right?
That's one of the first things you do.
It's just 1d6, right?
1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
5. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
5 as well.
So it's 1d6 plus 3. That's how many cookies you have starting out.
All right. Well, Delphine will look at her, at the cat with the gun, and says, "You pointing at that thing is making me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry." And I'm going to activate my class ability of Life's True Porpoise.
What the heck does that do?
The description says, cost me 2 cookies.
Okay.
I am able to shapeshift into my dolphin form.
You're a were-dolphin.
I'm actually a human. I'm actually a dolphin.
You're a dolphin who turns into a human. I see.
In this form, all adventurous rolls get a +2, but my cuteness and precociousness go down to -2. And after changing back, I get 2 tummy aches because I swat a lot of gross water.
That makes sense. All right, so you are on 2 questions here. First, do your friends know that you are a dolphin who turns into a person?
I figured I went around town when I first got there telling everyone I was a dolphin. No one believed me, and everyone just called me a boring human. So I've been just agreeing that I'm a boring human.
Okay. So
And
this would come as a surprise. Okay.
I'm not. I wasn't angry enough.
Most people like dolphins. I don't know if making you angry turns you into a dolphin. That could be fun. Secondly, when you are a dolphin, you have all the regular dolphin strengths and weaknesses?
I suppose.
Okay. So you were on the deck of the boat when you're turning into a dolphin. Are you the
I'm running. I'm running at her.
Okay, so
dolphin.
Okay, so you're gonna turn so you're basically turning yourself into an aquatic battering ram is what we're going for. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, do it. So what does this look like, Jack?
Well, that's the thing. I've been debating on whether or not I literally turn into like a dolphin, or if it's just like a werewolf. You know, like werewolves are big. You know, wolves that are humanish. So I'm like, what if I just turn, because it says I lose precociousness and cuteness. So I'm like, no, I can't be a dolphin because I'm losing cuteness.
Right.
I have to be a monstrosity of a animal man hybrid dolphin thing.
So you're like you're a hybrid animal dolphin guy? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that could be hideous. All right.
And so 3 and then muscly. So that's 5 plus 2. So that's 7.
Tabby.
And I think it was supposed to be a charge together.
Yes. Oh, you're both charging. All right. Well, then you give me a muscly roll too. Yep.
It's 5 plus 5, 10.
I gotta quit giving you muscly rolls. You're destroying me, I think. Right.
I'm good at muscle.
All right. Writer's note. The intent is for you to be a dolphin as long as you want. You just get the -2s. Okay. We might need to make it a time thing on the dolphin, but we'll figure it out. Right. Writer's notes. So Sally and Delphine run towards Tabby, and she doesn't know where to shoot first. And she fires off pew, at Delphine just as he is morphing into a dolphin-human hybrid gray battering ram thing.
Trogdor, but a dolphin.
Trogdor, but a dolphin. And the rubber band just harmlessly binks off his porpoise snout. And she steps out of the way, kind of recoils. Ah! And you just go right over the edge, Delphine. But then Sally hits Tabby a second later and knocks her over the edge. So you're both, Delphine, you and the cat are both in the water. Cats don't like water. And she literally rears up and jumps right back on the boat. But she is covered in sludge and God knows what else. And she's putting a scent off of her. That is a mixture of sewer water and angry cat. And Sally, I'm going to need a beefy roll from you.
Beefy. 4 plus 5. That's a 9.
Sally, you're going to take 2 tummy aches from the smell. And then she shakes herself off and it gets on everybody.
And I would like to...
Delphine, you're in the water. How are you doing?
Well, I witnessed her jumping out because water's my element.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do what a dolphin does. I'm going to jump.
Are we doing the free willy over the boat? Is that what the...
Well, I also have an ability called So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. You can jump really high. We're talking higher than any other kid. That is one impressive jump. Can be used in and out of dolphin form.
All right, so what is this jumping doing for us? Where are we jumping?
I would like to try to jump into the tabby.
Okay. We're knocking her back. We're going to hit her again?
Yep.
All right.
In fact, I would like to, if I roll high enough, just jump over, flip, echo the dolphin style, tail whaps her back in the water.
Oh.
If I roll high enough.
Let's roll it. I want to see this happen.
Is this a nimbly or?
Yeah, this would be nimble in this case. Yep.
6 plus 4 plus 2. We're looking at a 12.
She shakes. Her fur's sticking up all over. She's trying to reload her rubber band gun. She's looking for her sword. It's gone over the edge. This hideous gray dolphin-y thing. Like, what was that? A Natalie Portman movie where Annihilation, wasn't there like a horrifying dolphin in that one at the end?
I don't know.
Flying out of the water, does a flip, and just swats her right over the other side of the boat, and she lands on the beach, just staring up at her 2 goons who have been throwing Twinkies into the boat all this time. She says, "Get us out of here! Mr. Gibbs, ready the sails! We've got what we came for!" They lift her up and they throw her back in the boat. And Gibbs does something to the sail and it fills up with air and throws a gust of wind into the sails. And Sally, it moves so fast that you're knocked off balance. And you tumble over the edge and you land on the beach as well. And the boat motors down the river with Tabby waving her paw in the air. "You haven't seen the last of the dread pirate, Tabby. You got water on me and I won't forget that. And in the meantime, I'm going to eat your Twinkies." Yarr.
I make
And
angry dolphin sounds.
So Everett turns to Gelf and
Yes.
says, "See, Gelf, they left without you, without a second thought. How do you feel?"
Well, obviously, I feel terrible. I mean, how do you think I feel? How am I going to get home? They were my ride.
Well, maybe you should have picked better friends.
Well, you know how sometimes you just got to stick with the friends because they live nearby you, and those are the only kids you have to play with.
I get that.
But I can stay here now, right? Oh man, if I don't get home, my uncle, he's gonna be so angry. You guys got a boat?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
For comedic effect, I'd like to blow water out of my blowhole and have it land right at Delph. Just not trying
sounds
to,
about right.
but
Yeah. Gee.
And I revert back.
It's gonna be another rough day for Gelf. Splash. If you guys, I can show you how to make a boat, and maybe you can take me home and go get your Twinkies back. Your Dwinkies. I don't know what a Twinkie is.
Hi, Twinkie. So,
that sounds like something we could maybe do in another episode. Have some sort of boat building montage. Perhaps we could all build a boat and you can become pirates your own selves and get your Twinkies back, and you can take me home before my uncle gets home from work, so I don't have to eat Hot Pockets for dinner tonight.
So you want to show us how to build a boat in return for a ride home?
Yes.
That's
my dream.
What's a Hot Pocket? Why would I eat a Hot Pocket? Why would I warm up a pocket from my pants and eat it?
That's the point. Nobody actually wants to eat a Hot Pocket.
Yeah, I don't.
But when you're desperate,
Can you drive your uncle's van? Can you drive it? Can we use it?
I mean, if you could hit the pedals, and then maybe we could we'll go get some wine coolers, and we'll go see some PG-13 movies.
Oh boy, PG-13.
Yeah. And I got look, I got a little. I'm starting to get a mustache. I've been growing it for a while now.
No, I think that's that stuff from the river.
Oh.
Please excuse us. So Everett gathers Sally and Carrot and Delphine, and we're gonna just. Do we want to keep Gelf around? He's gonna show us how to build a boat, and then we just need to drop him off at home.
I mean,
are we fine with that?
Slide right in front of him
on a boat.
He can't hear us because his back is turned to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear anything you guys are saying.
How does that affect his ears?
Pardon?
How does that affect his ears if he's turned around? Is he covering them?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm like a child. I forgot how that worked.
Yeah, I'm covering them. I can't hear anything you're saying.
He's really reassured.
Yeah, we need to get a Twinkies back, yeah. And he knows where the Twinkies are, right? I mean, he
should. I mean, he's with the group, right?
Well, he knew where he got on the boat. So, I assume. Well. Hey, Gelf, do you know where the Twinkies are?
They're on the boat.
Do you know where the boat is? Where it goes? Where does it sleep at night?
Well, it stays at the Dread Pirate Tabby's secret pirate hideout.
Which you know how to get to?
It depends. Are you going to give me a lift home?
It sounds like you don't know.
I know. I just need a lift home, but I'll totally tell you where it is.
I don't know if you're passing the vibe check.
Oh, man, I haven't passed a vibe check ever.
See, it took me like 1, 5, 7, like 4 months to pass the vibe check.
4 months? That's like a 12th of my life.
And it took a lot of tin cans.
Oh, man.
And dolphin rides. Don't forget that.
No,
Can you give us
no one
dolphin
wanted
rides?
dolphin rides because no one believed me that I'm a dolphin. Everyone still thinks I'm a stupid, boring human that turns into a dolphin.
Yeah, everyone's a little pretty about that, by the way. Yeah.
Oh.
Are we gonna say anything about him being a dolphin now? Yeah.
We
I
just
feel
don't
like
talk
if we
about
ignore
it.
the intro, yeah.
Look. I can show you how to make a boat, and we'll just sail the same direction that they sailed. And eventually you're gonna find your Twinkies, and I'm gonna get a ride home. Or you can just stay here with no Twinkies, and somebody's gonna need to give me a place to crash tonight.
Not
Kit
it.
just waves.
And the next night. And the night after that.
Not it.
Oh,
There's a
quite
nice
convincing.
refrigerator on the beach.
It's not so nice.
Is this going to be a situation where we shove him in, sail him away?
I don't feel like we
Wait.
can hurt his feelings. He's kind of vulnerable right now.
Looks to the boat. Or I mean, looks to the fridge. The fridge can be the start of our boat.
The camera pans over to the fridge. And Kel says, I'm not going to have to eat Hot Pockets tonight. And that's where we're going to end tonight. I want to thank everybody, Jack and Kay and Alana and Lisa, for joining me tonight on this first episode of Babies and Broadswords presents Bathfinders. And I want to thank everyone out there in the chat for joining us. I got a couple of announcements I'm going to make you listen to. We are so glad to get back. First of all, we took a nice little break, but we are excited to be back in your ears and now your eyes. We do have a Patreon. Even Footing Games is the name of the Patreon. We are terrible about telling people at it. But if you are interested in what we are doing, if you want to help us make new games and new content, sign up to be a patron. You get digital copies of all of our books and additional content that we only put out for patrons. And we want to thank our newest patron, Kristen. She is #1 listener down in Australia. If you want to learn how to play Babies and Broadswords, you can get our copy of a PDF of the rule book, Babies and Broadswords, the book with all the rules. This is our core book on drive-thru right now for free. This is our Darn You Wizards of the Coast continuing sale. You want to talk to us, you can follow us on social media or join our Discord. Links to the Discord are in the show notes or on the screen. And we are also sponsored through friendship with some wonderful folks out there in the TTRPG space. Tonight, we're going to shout out Abstract Adventures Podcast. They just started their new season. They're about 2 episodes in. It is a great D&D podcast, and the talent is top-notch. Alana, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
You can find me at spectralcraft.ca or Instagram at spectralcraftdice.
All right. Kay, where can we find you out there in the wider world?
You can find me on the Hammer of the Gods podcast or on YouTube at dark_hoops114, where I do all sorts of things.
Mysterious. Lisa, are you floating out there in the greater world?
Yes, I am. You can find me on Instagram at Lisa Lamb I am.
Cool. Thank you. And Jack, what are your social medias?
Well, I don't social media too much nowadays, but I plan on getting back into it and posting more art, especially art that I do for like Even Footing. And you can find that at JR Brabson, that's BRABSON, pretty much in any social media platform.
Cool. All of us here at Even Footing Games. Oh, and I'm Jason. You can find me Dungeoneering with Jason. Thank you. I am available for all sorts of fun stuff, D&D related and TTRPG related. If you like what we're doing here at Even Footing Games, again, please reach out. Let us know how much you enjoy. I'm getting note that Kay also streams on HamPod. Yes, okay, great. Hammer of the Gods, yay, woo! And she also streams here on Twitch. All right.
But Jason,
yes.
Are you available for PG-13 movies and wine coolers?
I am available for PG-13 movies and wine coolers, but I do have to be in bed by 9 o'clock. So as long as we're getting those out of the way by mid-afternoon, I think we'll be fine. All right. You can listen to this episode on our podcast, Even Footing Games Presents. It'll be cleaned up a bit. Comes out Wednesdays, and then we will be here back again next Sunday at 8:30 for another episode of Even Footing Games Presents Bathfinder, where perhaps our babies will build a boat and go after their Dwinkies and give Guelph more existential crises.
Poor Gil.
I'd also like to know for future reference, I am wearing a wetsuit, so the stinky water goes right off.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm also wearing a wetsuit, but that's just more for me. All right, we'll see you next